Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by the one, the only, and of course is Jax Wilson of Hartland Football. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Coming off a big win this week, which was obviously for all, of course, obviously you have some personal ties to Howell and stuff, but what was, I know you're friends with a lot of those guys over there. What was it like getting that big Friday?
It was awesome. After last year, that was the thing. I mean, our coaches and stuff hadn't stopped talking about that game for the whole entire year. So we knew that, we had to go out there, especially the seniors, and get that win one last time. Because I personally feel like that's a bigger rivalry than we have with Brighton. I think some of the other guys feel it too. I feel like just that week of practice was like it was even more intense than the one against Brighton because we knew we had to win that game.
Well, you did win that game, but obviously now that is in the past, and now you guys are getting ready for another tough opponent. Of course, Northville coming to town this weekend, and it's your homecoming of all sorts. But Northville's a pretty tough team this year. Of course, in history tells us, according to the almighty Michigan historical football site, and God bless whoever created that. Hartland has never lost to Northville. Obviously when the divisions realigned and all that stuff. But this is a pretty tough team. This is probably Northville's best team since the realignment back a few years ago. But overall, what you've seen them on film, what's impressed you about them?
Yeah, no, they have they're a passing team, definitely, and they have, a really good quarterback, and it's definitely going to challenge our secondary quite a bit this week. And us, me playing D-line, we're going to have to really pressure that quarterback so we can, get the DBs to cover the wideouts and the slots for the least amount of time possible, because they're not totally used to that. We're a team where you always face guys that are always running the ball, so it's a switch up. And they have a lot of good players. We were talking about it all week. They're just they're really intense, fast. I mean, they're not the biggest guys, but they play fast and they play hard. And that's one of those things that might not, it doesn't matter how big you are. If you're playing fast, playing hard the whole game, then you could get that win. So we just have to go out there and, just play better, even better than last week, and clean up some of those mistakes, and, build on what we did last week in terms of some more offensive stuff, try to get Joey back out there going again, and, we'll see what happens.
Talk about some of the, with having this game at Hartland, how big is that?
Yeah, it's huge. It's our homecoming game, last one for the seniors. And it's not, typically we would have a team like, last year I think we played Salem for a homecoming game or something like that. So it's, it's different. I mean, it's not just like one of those games where you kind of like, oh yeah, we got to beat them, but they're not going to be, a great opponent. But this one is, we're not focused on any of the weekend activities. It's, it's just football until, after that fourth quarter on Friday night. It's a big one. So, I mean, it's a huge game. I mean, they're a great team. We just have to, prove that, we can hang with them and show what we got.
How have you grown as a player this year?
Have I grown as a player? I think I started, a little slow a little bit in those first couple games. I ramped it up kind of in week 2 a little bit, and then I think that just once we've kind of gotten some different offensive schemes in there, started to work that in a little bit more. I think I've improved with that, and then defensively, getting some techniques down and stuff like that. I think I've definitely improved, throughout the 6 weeks. positively, and I'm just looking to keep improving, all the way through week 9, and if we go further. So
Yeah, for sure. And of course, these next 3 weeks are critical. We're already in the third. We are in the part 3 of 3 in the I'm dividing the season into like thirds. There's the 1/3, 2/3, and now we're in the final stretch of the season. What do you want to see out of this team the next 3 weeks? And most importantly, what do you want to see out of yourself so you can help them out?
yeah, so as far as the team goes, I just want to see us keep working hard, minimizing our mistakes, and just forging together to make. Just keep getting these big team wins. These are all wins where we got other guys going in there making big plays. These are wins where you're seeing some people come that haven't been seen a lot in the past, and just working together and getting that chemistry down. And I want them to keep building, and just to minimize mistakes and make everything kind of forge it. We change stuff up offensively each week, but we kind of keep that same core going, and I think that'll be good. And then, for myself, I think I just want to, keep doing what I'm doing and trying to make big plays, and, in those moments, and just keep helping the team, just keep working with the other guys and creating that bond, and just keeping it moving and trying to make, big plays in those game time situations to help us secure the win.
All right. Well, Jax, thank you so much for coming on and spending a few minutes with us, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.